The following test was done on a 6mm wood. The air assist was turned on, so it was actually at 60% power and various speeds and passes. What I'm going to share with you guys is a lot of people actually ask me the settings that actually I'm using while I'm cutting or engraving. Right. So the best way of to tackle this issue will be best that if you guys can be able to do a test cutting file, or you can test engrave a file as well. So actually I have done a file where actually I link it on the yellow bag below down here, I guess. Right. So you guys can be able to go and download that file. And because the reason is it's very tough for me to be able to give you the settings where my machine and your machine might be the same, but the materials that we are using might be different. Like for example, to cut a 3mm, maybe as an MDF board or a plywood or birch plywood. So all these settings are very, very different from manufacturers of the wood products to another manufacturers of the wood product. So it's best that you guys actually do a little test cut, something like I have done. For example, this is the northern white tile, where actually I engrave onto a tile. Right, so these are the settings that I have done. And for example, this is onto birch plywood as well. So the settings and the speed, everything has been onto the grid. So wherever, if you want to do an engraving, it's best that you actually do a test cut and you refer to the settings onto the actual test engraving for this matter. All right, and for the cutting wise, the cutting actually I have done a couple. Like say for example, this is for MDF board, right? This is a 3mm MDF board, the test file that I've done, and this is for birch plywood as well. And I have also done this is a 6mm Polonia wood, and as well as the 9mm Polonia wood as well. So in order for you to be able to cut successfully, it's best that if you can do a test cutting, that would eliminate all the problems, or you cannot be able to cut through things like that. I hope with this information it actually helps you to do your laser cutting and engraving to the next level. Okay guys, you can be able to see right now what am I doing. Actually I'm doing a test cutting file, okay, speed and power test. All right, so you can be able to see down here. All right, so these are all the unsuccessful attempts or failed attempts that I have done. All right, so in order not to waste all your material, the best way will be do a test cut file. So with this test cut file, you people can be able to eliminate all the mistakes in the future. So I hope this tutorial did give you some insights on how to use the Xtool D1 laser machine. Hi guys, earlier I made a video on how actually I cut a 9mm Polonia wood using the Xtool D1 10-watt output. Right, so the time lapse that you can be able to see is the alphabet actually being dropped off from the wood. Okay, when I laser cut, it just dropped off. I hope you guys can be able to see on the sides of it. All right, so there is not much charring. And the settings that I use, I do have an air assist. The air assist actually it's really a great help eliminate all the chars at the sides of the alphabet that I used to cut. And there have been a couple of others alphabet that I can be able to cut. I hope you guys can be able to see. Right, so again, there is not much of a charring, and again there has been the O as well. All right, so let's laser and find out.